Hi everyone, it's Joanna, and today I'm talking about my top 5 date night fragrances that I think are very sexy yet classy. Ladies and gents, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. And if that sounds interesting to you, then maybe continue watching and consider subscribing. So as mentioned, the fragrances that I'm gonna talk about today are sexy and classy. This, to me, are the kind of fragrances that I wear when I want to feel feminine. Basically, the kind of scents that I will wear on a date night with my special someone, aka my husband. I must say that this is one of my favorite scent profiles, as well as these perfumes have its own shelf in my perfume collection. I have a lot of fragrances that will fit in this category. However, I only limit my choices into 5 because I want to only talk about my top 5. These perfumes are sexy, elegant, classy, and grown. And take it from a woman in her 30s, okay? Without further ado, let's get to my favorite date night scents. First up is a designer perfume, and this is the Only One Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. This fragrance is heavy in orange blossom and that citrusy orange in the opening. And then, as it dries down, it just becomes like creamy and warm. It is so good. The creaminess, I think, is coming from the coconut note in this fragrance. And having said that, this is like my official date night scent in the spring and summertime. Actually, this can be worn as well the whole year round. There's just something about this that makes me feel so feminine. The white florals in here are not indolic, and mind you, this is very heavy in orange blossom and jasmine, okay? However, I think the creaminess of the coconut and cashmere wood just makes this fragrance smell so inviting and warm at the same time. I love this fragrance. I highly recommend you checking this one out if you're looking for an affordable date night sexy fragrance. Yeah, that is the Only One Intense Eau de Parfum by Dolce & Gabbana. Next up, again, is a designer fragrance, and this is Libre Le Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. What can I say? This is actually heavy, again, in orange blossom. However, the orange blossom in here is sweetened up with the honey and tonka bean, making this fragrance extremely warm. And the lavender aroma in the opening just gives this a little touch of masculinity that is paired with the spicy ginger, making this fragrance even sexier. Guys, this fragrance lasts for a very long time. I must say close to a beast mode level. I think this is one of the best designer fragrance that you can get in the market right now. I think it's still not that expensive considering that this is not really a new release this year. I highly recommend you checking this out. This is giving me a boss babe vibe. I can imagine a lady boss going straight to a date night with this fragrance. It is so good. My favorite Libre flanker. And yes, highly recommend this one if you're looking for a beast mode sexy fragrance from the designer's market. Libre Le Parfum by YSL. Next up is another orange blossom dominant fragrance, and this is Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. Oh my, what can I say? This is an elevated orange blossom sweetened by honey and grounded by oak moss, vanilla, and labdanum. There is something so intoxicating about this fragrance. I'll never forget the first time I tried this. It was only a decant and I was like wowed. Like I really felt the urge of getting a bottle of this one. And I'm not the biggest fan of Love Don't Be Shy, okay? To me, this is a less sweet and smokier version of Love Don't Be Shy, so it's perfect. You know what I feel? This is like the feminine version of Nexus as well by Xerjoff. I don't know, I'm so drawn into this fragrance. And I know that I mentioned other orange blossom dominant perfumes, but this one, because of that oak moss and labdanum in the base, is just different. This one is mossy and smoky. It is just intoxicating to me. I highly recommend you checking this one out if you haven't already. I know that it's pricey, but in my opinion, this is just perfectly blended and on me lasts for a long time. So I find this worth it. Yeah, that is Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. Next up is a new fragrance in my collection, and I hyped about this scent so much in my channel. This is Lady Whitesnake by Stephane Humbert Lucas. What is this? Again, this is heavy in white florals. This time, not just orange blossom, but with jasmine, tuberose, and magnolia. And I know it will scare a lot of people, especially if you hate floral dominant fragrances. And trust me, because I'm not the biggest fan of floral perfumes as well, this hit the mark for me. There's something about it that just is giving me that feeling inside. It is sexy, intoxicating. There's something about this fragrance that is very mesmerizing to me. The dry down of this is even better because what I get in the dry down is that warm amber and white leather. Basically, this has a leather note that doesn't hurt my nose. Imagine a leather soaked in white florals. It has a honeysuckle note as well in the top that I think gave this fragrance a little twist. So to me, it doesn't smell like other floral perfumes that I've tried. Also, guys, I have to mention that this has an amazing longevity and projection. This was the perfume I used on my birthday 2 days ago. And oh my God, I was in heaven. I was really feeling myself. My husband kept on complimenting me as well with this fragrance. So yeah, that says a lot. I won't stop hyping about this one. As of now, I think this is the most beautiful bottle as well in my collection. I highly recommend you checking this one out, Lady Whitesnake by Stephane Humbert Lucas. All right, and last but not the least, if you're watching my channel, you probably know what's coming because for me, this is my #1 date night scent and the sexiest of them all as well. This is Atomic Rose by Initio. I only have a 10 ml still up to now because I don't wanna buy a full bottle yet, since this is not yet done. This is like my ultimate date night scent. What can I say? The sexiest rose fragrance that ever exists, in my opinion. This starts off very peppery, but you know, a sexy kind of peppery. This to me is like laying down in a bed of roses, guys. Oh, this smells so good. This to me is dark, sultry, and inviting. Also, I want to say that for me, rose is the sexiest floral note, especially when it's done in a dark and ambery way. I hope you get what I mean. But anyway, you know that I love this one. I always mention this in my channel. Yeah, I have no other words. This one is a beast mode level as well when it comes to longevity and projection. I'm still not getting tired of this fragrance, Atomic Rose by Initio. So that is the list for today, guys. I basically told you about how Joanna smells like on a date night situation. These are my top 5 personal favorites. These 5 are in front of the date night shelf, okay? Now, I want to know, what is your favorite date night scent? Ladies, please leave me in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on my next one. Bye, guys.